Hello and welcome again, everybody. Mark Conley here with Steve Lind from Tracy's Point out here on beautiful Lake Panasoffkee. Another beautiful day out here on the lake, Steve.
It's fantastic. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. And Steve, how's the fishing out here on the lake today?
Let me tell you, the fishing's been incredible here. In fact, it's not just today. I mean, this lake has been here for hundreds of years, you know, and it's noted. I mean, it's sort of a hidden secret for largemouth bass and panfish, particularly this time of year, speckled perch, which a lot of people call crappie.
Right.
You know, as the weather's cooled off, I mean, we're in the season now for the next several months, and people have been bringing in some nice-sized bass and crappie. So it's been real good, man.
So, Steve, where is the best freshwater fishing in the state of Florida?
Right here. I mean,
Tracy's Point.
Tracy's Point Fishing Lodge. I grew up in Central Florida, down in the Polk County and in Hillsborough area, and I don't know how I found out about this place, but I've been coming here for about 30 years, and my wife and I bought it in 2004, and it's amazing. Yeah, it's been in the family a while, and it's been here since the early 50s, you know, and yeah, at one time there were 17 fishing lodges on this lake, and the state of Florida spent $30 million. It's the only complete lake restoration that the state of Florida has ever done here. They finished about 14 months ago, and the fishing here now is just it's just incredible.
And fishing is not the only thing that's offered here at Tracy's Point, right?
That's true. Yeah, I mean, you've
got
got
watching.
Yeah. If you're staying here with us, and we've got 8 waterfront cabins, a full marina, a nice boat ramp, several acres of parking. But what I love about it is when you come here, you're out of the rat race. You know, I mean, this morning on the news, I was watching people in bumper-to-bumper traffic going to work, and I'm sitting here thinking, man, this is the life, you know. And
it certainly is gorgeous out here again.
Yeah, you know, and you're not. If you're looking from the fish camp across the lake, it's a wildlife conservation area. You'll never be looking at a house or a telephone pole or whatever, you know. I mean, it's just, this is God's country. Nature at its best.
And we have a boat launch here. We have airboat rides, airboat tours. We just had one cross the lake behind us just before we turned the camera on here.
Yeah.
So, and we've got Jake is here someplace with a couple of big bass he just got this morning.
Yeah, Jake Crowder is he's in the golfing industry. You know, you always have a golf pro, and then Jake Crowder is our bass pro here, and we do a lot of national television shows here with the likes of Roland Martin and Shaw Grigsby, and Jake is the fellow that puts these guys on the fish when they come here. And he went out for an hour this morning, brought in a couple fairly decent bass. Yeah.
Now, what sort of special events do you have? Do you have weekend getaways, and what else do you host here? Do you host special events out
Yeah,
at the
we
lake?
do. You know, I've tried to diversify a little bit, and every year we usually do at least 8 or 9 weddings here. We do a ton of family reunions and get-togethers, you know, here. We do from time to time music events, you know, bluegrass, different types of music. You know, we've got a bar that sits right on the water, you know, where we sell cold beer and sodas and stuff like that. And
now, Tracy's Point is very conveniently located, isn't it, in the state? I mean, we're very close to I-75 and the Florida Turnpike.
Yeah, in fact, you know, that's I think one of the best things about it. I mean, literally, we are 2 miles from I-75, you know, so if you're driving down I-75, the only thing that's missing is signage. There's not a lot of signage on the interstate, you know, so you can get on our website at tracyspoint.com, and there are driving directions there on how to get here, you know, but we're very much a family-oriented place, you know, a good place for your kids. It's the kind of environment I grew up in, and I'm getting to be an older guy now. I'm almost 60, but I tell you what, if you want to go back in time,
and you want to come out here and feel a little younger, I tell you what, the fresh air out here is just beautiful.
Yeah.
And I hear some fish in the live well over here, and I see Jake. He's
Yeah.
got some big bass here. Let's see if we can get him to come into the
Yeah,
shot.
Jake, how about bringing a couple and show us what's going on out there.
Wow, there's
these
good
are
looking
not
fish there.
these are a little bit on the smaller side, but trust me, there are some. In fact, last year the biggest bass that came out here was 13.2 pounds. You know, so there's some lunker fish out there. But Jake is our bass pro here. He does guided bass tours for us at a very affordable rate, you know, and he's here for anybody when they're ready. You know, he'll take them out and put them on them.
So now, Jake,
right.
how would you? This is the best place in Florida to fish, in your opinion?
Oh, bar none, this is the best place there is. Lake Panasoffkee, there's a lot of big bass here, and the water clarity's good. You know, you got good hydrilla, eelgrass. They did a lot of dredging out here, so they made a lot of new coves and just a lot more places to fish. And it's just stacked up with bass, crappie, bluegill, shellcracker. You know, you come out here, you throw a wild shiner, you can catch them. You can catch them on any lure you got in your tackle box. That's how good it is out here.
I have a feeling, though, you're not going to tell us your favorite hunt spot, though, are you?
If you want to know, I'll tell you. Go out here and burn a rattle trap. Get it caught up in a hydrilla and snap it out of there. You're going to catch some fish.
That's good advice. And Steve, where's your favorite spot out here in the lake?
I'll be honest with you. You know, we do a ton of Bassmaster sanctioned tournaments here. Thank you, Jake.
All right.
And for whatever reason, this lake is sort of shaped like a banana, an oblong banana, 9 miles long. And the north end of the lake, there's a couple of creeks there, Big Jones Creek and Little Jones Creek, and the fish seem to be concentrated in that area. You know, probably 80% of the people that are catching the big fish are fishing up on the north end. You know, so that's my favorite area. But I got to tell you, you know, on the south end we got a lot of creeks down there, good flipping. You know, if there's people in flipping, so that's it for bass. But as Jake said, and it's true, this lake is noted for humongous panfish, you know, shellcrackers, bluegill, which pretty much come on in March, April, May, and stay on, you know, through October. And as the weather changes and it gets cooler, as I mentioned earlier, you know, you got your speckled perch or crappie that'll stay on out through April, you know. So there's just good fishing here pretty much year round.
Now, also, you host a children's kids fishing tournament every year.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Mark. Yes, we have. We're going into our 6th annual Tracy's Point Youth Fishing Tournament in April of next year. I believe it's April 21st. I've got to check that. But let me tell you what, I mean, the thing has grown. You know, the first year we had it, we had 10 kids in it. Last year we had 70. You know, and probably 500 parents, grandparents, and other people in attendance. You know, so it's turned out to be great. Love kids. Fishing is a good, healthy way, you know, to get out and learn about life, I think. You know,
And so people can go to tracyspoint.com to find out the latest events that are going on, the tournaments that are being held out here.
Absolutely.
Great family spot to come out and relax, get away from the city for a little while, and it's very close to the major attractions, right?
Yeah, that's one of the beauties of it. I mean, you can come here, you know, and you are 1 hour away from, you know, Walt Disney World and all the attractions in Orlando. You're an hour away from Tampa, you know, Busch Gardens and so forth. So it's it's very, very conveniently located. So no question.
Excellent. Well, Steve, I want to thank you for being with us again today, and come out and check out Tracy's Point. Go to tracyspoint.com, find out when the tournaments are going on, what accommodations, what events are going on at Tracy's Point. It's a gorgeous place to come and just unwind and relax. Very close to the attractions. Thanks again, Steve, for your time today.
Hey, thank you, and I appreciate your time, and we'd love to have you. The hospitality here is fantastic. Love to take care of you here. So.
Take care. Good. Everybody have a great time out at Tracy's Point.
Great.
Just fade that out. We can do that after.
I didn't have my mic on.